Hello, my name is Nick Ewing, and I've been coaching in the Black Hills area for around 20 years. I currently coach with Post 22, American Legion team, as well as Canyon Lake Little League. And I'm here to encourage our community to adopt wiffle ball in place of t-ball. Now, I'm a huge fan of using tees to develop swings from players of all ages, but I don't think it's benefited our little 5 and 6 year olds develop and learn the game when we try to make them hit off a tee in a game. Here's my reasoning why. I think wiffle ball is more enjoyable overall and is more engaging. And when a kid's having fun and engaged, I think that increases his chances of developing. Now, there's a couple reasons for this. I think the obvious is when a ball is pitched, like in wiffle ball, I would suggest by a coach, I think it allows the hitter to have more intent of hitting a moving object. Something happens when a ball is thrown, the kid knows he's trying to hit a ball, pitched in different locations, you get a little bit more focus. I also think, of course, it develops eye-hand coordination, which is pivotal to development in a game. Many of us know that our 3-year-old in the backyard can learn how to hit a moving ball if pressure is off and it's a wiffle ball, if fear is gone. The other thing I think it does is when a ball is pitched, it allows the fielders to anticipate action. So instead of little Johnny sitting there with the ball on a tee, no one knows when he's actually going to swing, and he closes his eyes and spins around. Some kids are still engaged, but a lot of kids are not. When a ball is being pitched and hit, or even caught and thrown back to the pitcher, the fact that that ball is being pitched kind of promotes something's about to happen. Kids are still going to be kids, but I think it allows more and just encourages more engagement, even with the fielders. The other thing that I think it does is I think wiffle ball will create more baseball plays. And what I mean by that is a ball is pitched, a ball is hit with a chance to be fielded and thrown perhaps to a base. We all know what it's like in t-ball when the ball is hit, and the greater majority of the time it's hit on the ground because it's hard for a little kid to lift a ball off a tee. When a ball is pitched like a wiffle ball, it's easier for a young kid to hit it in the air. When a ball's hit on the ground, we see that little bouncy ball bounce all over the place, and a bunch of kids chase it, and by the time it stops, or every once in a while it happens to get fielded, then they throw it to first base because that's all they can do, and then good luck on the first baseman catching it. We're not going to avoid all these problems with wiffle ball, but I think the benefit is the wiffle ball still comes off the bat quickly, so it's a good reward for a hitter, but as we know, when the ball has wind resistance, it slows down. That's a good thing for little kids in t-ball because it eliminates fear. You don't see as many kids chase a ball and then at the last second hesitate because that thing's gaining speed coming down. So I think as soon as we eliminate fear from the hitter, when we eliminate fear from the fielder trying to field the ball, or even the first or second or third baseman or catcher trying to catch a ball, there's way better chance of success, and they can actually focus on some of the instruction you're trying to give them. So when a ball's hit in the air, I think you'll see more kids try to catch it. When the ball's hit on the ground, it causes some problems with a wiffle ball because that thing's going to stop and not roll for like ground ball development. But the reality is most of the time the ball stops anyway, and very seldom does a kid actually field a ball in t-ball hit on the ground. And so at least this way, a ball hit on the ground, they go get, they pick up, and they throw. I still think you develop some baseball plays. And possibly, if we can get kids engaged, a ball hit in the air, we might be able to teach these 5 and 6 year olds to tag up or catch the ball in the air and where to throw it instead of every throw just going to first base or right back to the pitcher. I already mentioned the fact that a light bat will promote bat speed, and at 5 and 6, I think a light bat encourages a kid to swing hard with intent. He learns how to be explosive. It's easier for them to manipulate. And then again, with the wiffle ball, I honestly wouldn't care if a kid uses a glove or doesn't use a glove. I think either way, they learn how to just catch a moving object and develop some eye-hand coordination and start to understand the game. Now, I still think we need to practice things like hitting off tees and playing catch with gloves and with the soft tee balls. That's something that I would do just before a game. I know t-ball, you don't have a lot of practices, but you also have warm-ups before a game. And so there's nothing saying that we can't work on rolling them ground balls and having them field it and throw it, or even catch play with their squishy T-ball and a glove. But I think once the game starts, I think we'll see much more engagement, much more development, many more baseball plays if we convert to wiffle ball.